A naturally bald boy was desperate to grow hair, so he rubbed a secret family remedy all over his scalp, every inch of it. He left it on for an hour before finally washing up and going to bed. The next day at school, his classmates were stunned. Thick hair was sprouting all over his shiny bald head. When his bald father found out, he was thrilled and honestly in disbelief. His son would no longer be called Little Baldy ever again. But just as everyone thought the boy had turned back to normal, something strange happened. The next day the boy looked in the mirror and saw his hair growing at a shocking speed. In just 24 hours he had a full luscious head of hair. At first he didn't think much of it, but what he didn't realize was that the hair growth wouldn't stop. In fact, it would only get faster. When he showed up at school again, the girls joked he was wearing a wig. They even said he looked cuter when he was bald. What they didn't know was his hair was still growing. By the time school ended, his hair had completely covered his face. Eating became a struggle, and by night even sleeping was a problem. To rest it all, he had to tie his hair up with a rope and sleep sitting upright at the edge of his bed. Ha 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 ha. But the next morning was even crazier. His hair had grown so long it could be used as a mop. Whenever the wind blew, he could barely move. He nearly took off like a kite. His father, trying to make the best of the situation, sent him to work at a wig factory. But what the father didn't know was that the factory was actually a shady black market operation, and no one who entered ever came back out.